where my guys at, man. The first, Jordan, sir, I see you. You are the first to join me on TikTok. Good to see you. How is your day going? So, guys, this evening is going to be an interesting one. Yeah, Jordan sir has been a core follower of this page since time immemorial. So now I still see a lot of people who have been core followers of this page. You know, today I ate so much food. You got notification. I don't know why some people don't get notification. Now this kind English. So, man, this today I ate so much food. I don't know why. There are days I have no appetite to eat, but today I ate so much food. I ate, what did I eat? I ate egusi soup with pounded, with, blended oatmeal. You know, I don't eat this pounded yam. And then I ate yam, boiled yam. So if you see my stomach now, even I'm ashamed of this stomach because the stomach is very big. That is, if I stand up, if you see my stomach, that is like beer stomach. So guys, good to see every one of you here. Man, the weather is so hot. That is, the sun is so hot, man. If you go outside, if you see how hot the weather is, and I cannot open my windows. You make too much noise, maybe because of the fan. Do I off the fan? Do you want me to off the fan? Are you hearing the, maybe because I put on the fan. Jordan, are you hearing background noise? Okay, I thought you were talking about. Can you lower that your handy? So, yesterday we had an interesting live broadcast. You know, there are times they throw questions at you. You will lose balance. You wouldn't have an answer to those questions. But when you go home, sleep over it, you will have answers to the questions you were asked. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to, some people may come on live broadcast and say their opinion. And some people may buy that opinion, may agree with them because they sound convincing. Iron Man, I see you. They sound convincing. Some people may follow that path, but I've come with another, the real deal now. So share this broadcast and bring in more people. I'm set to drop my lines this evening. So guys, I see a lot of I've heard people are making money on social media. I've not made any money. Is this how they are making the money on social? I see some people have over 1 million followers, 2 million followers. No, how did they manage it? You got it now. How did they manage it? Now, if I broke, if you agaba, this is not the leg where cow they take go journey. So guys, you're welcome. It's going to be an interesting session. Let me wait a bit for more people to join us before I start flowing, I got a lot of new followers yesterday, today. We are now approaching 20,500 followers on TikTok. But then it is still too small. But I've learned to appreciate what I have. That is one thing. I've learned to appreciate what I cannot be somebody else. Yes, I cannot be somebody else. I'm me. So I'm grateful. I'm not even, well, but it is good when you work hard. You see you are hard. That is, when you work hard, you live to see your hard work yield positive results. You know, it will make you smile. It will make you happy. It will, I mean, motivate you to work harder. You know what I mean now. But when you work hard and you don't get any positive results, it will seem as if they put you inside spiritual bottle. uh, Man, I just ate so much. So this evening is gonna be about relationship. I'm telling you once again, it's gonna be about relationship, and man, you know how we do it. I don't run biased program. I'm gonna be fair in my judgment. So that's it. This beautiful evening. I'm also glad that a lot of matured men and women are following this page. You see, when we talk about followers, what are the quality of the people that are following your page? I'm happy that responsible men and women are the ones following this page, not all this kind anyhow people, that will come and be. Anytime I see some, how do I put it now, irresponsible people on this page, I remove them. I've removed more than 50 people on this page. More than 50. I blocked them. They are not supposed to be here. They should go somewhere else. I'm not telling you that you cannot express yourself, but when you come to insult me or my followers, if you want to, express yourself, you do it responsibly, not coming here to abuse somebody who has an opposing view to your own. You don't do it. There are ways you put you send your message across without insulting nobody. You got what I mean? I like to respect people. Even people know me very well as a very humble man, very humble. I roll with the big and the small, the fat and the slim, tall and short, old and young. I roll with everybody. I don't discriminate. I'm not telling you that everybody is my friend, because if I should tell you that everybody is my friend, then that makes me an irresponsible man, somebody who is not serious in life, because everybody cannot be your friend. But then, I'm somebody who makes, if you hang around me, you will enjoy the time you spent with me. That's me. I'm a jolly good fellow. You got it. I make you laugh. I will engage you, and you'll be glad you did. So, Simon, I see you. So I'm not a boring man at all. That is why I'm on social media. You're always going to hear me make some noise. So guys, let's go. How many are we here? Not so many people on this page. Now, what's going on? Are the guys asleep or what? Where are my homies? Or does it mean the people here don't want to share my videos? Well, when my guys join, they will share. I know my people. So, now, yesterday, one lady said that the days when women were treated as servants, that those days are gone. One lady said the days when women did all what their husbands wanted are gone. She also said, when you look at Africa, that those women in Africa were submissive, or they are submissive to their husbands because of poverty. Listen attentively. One lady said, when so many people are speaking, when a lot of people come up with their own opinion, sometimes somebody like myself, I become lost. I don't get lost, but you wouldn't have the answer to all their questions. So it is when I go to sleep, sometimes I don't sleep in the night. When I go to bed and then I remember all the questions, then that's when I have an answer to some questions that you see my beautiful sisters or men ask me. So now, one of my beautiful followers said, in Africa, the reason why many women are respectful to their husbands or loyal to their husband was because of poverty. Many don't have where to go if their husband should chase them away. Many cannot return to their family home, like go back to their parents. That was her reasons. And many aren't working. K Cancer, I appreciate you for the likes. Many aren't earning enough money, or they don't work. Somebody said it's true. I'm just getting started. So he said, most women are loyal or respectful to their husbands in Africa because of poverty, which is not entirely the truth. You got it? That is not entirely the truth. Now, so this lady is implying that it is the condition the women found themselves that made them to be loyal. That means they don't love the men they married. Are you getting the point now? She is implying that most of these women in Africa, it was condition that made them to be loyal. Close that door very well. That means there is no love in the first place. Powerful accord said our grandmothers stayed because they didn't have money. You see what powerful accord said? But I disagree. I disagree with this, your comments. Let me tell you, culture and tradition played a lot of role. It's not all about money. It's not all about poverty. Culture and tradition played a lot of role. We are going to look into this today. So, when you tell me that it was poverty that made a lot of women to stay with their husband, that means if they have an option or an alternative, they will leave. So it is not love in the first place, which I see as an unfair assessment. You understand me? That means it is So it is poverty that made them to stay. So when they come to abroad and see alternatives, money, residence permits, and what's it called? And what's it? Freedom. You see them break free. When they come to abroad, see, it is supposed to be that thing that you are tolerating in Africa because of poverty. Even when you come to Europe, you are supposed to still tolerate it. That makes you genuine. You get it now. That is just like, that thing you tolerated because of lack of money. You are supposed to tolerate that thing even when you live in abundance. You get it now. You are supposed to tolerate it when you live in abundance. This is why powerful accords. This is why I've been saying on this page, I said, not all women. You see, you cannot tell me not all women are supposed to be empowered financially. Not all women are supposed to be given freedom. Let me tell you the truth. Not all. See, there are women, they will stick with you in good times and in bad times, whether they live in Africa or they are living in abroad. These are, how do I call it? Wife materials. There are women that can stick with you even when you have no money. And I disagree that most women, majority of the women, stood by their husband because they had no other alternative. I disagree. There are virtuous women. There are virtuous women. That is why there is a difference between a woman and a wife. So many people found a woman. So many people found women but did not find wife. There is a difference between a woman and a wife. A wife is that person that will compliment you, help you, stand by you in good times and in good times and in bad time. A wife is that person, that woman that will keep to her vow, that will keep her promises to you. You see it now. A woman is flexible. A woman is subject to change when situation or your financial status changes. A woman will change immediately your financial. See, some women show you love when you are rich, when you are getting money. You become darling, you become honey. You see, they start respecting you at home. But immediately that money vanishes, that love fades away. This is a woman and not a wife. We call such women financial women. Many men you see today have been abused by women too. A lot of men are being abused every day. I'm telling you, some people think women are the ones that are abused every now and then. Men suffer abuse in their marriages a lot. But because they are men, nobody cares. Yes, a man. Only women, when they cry, all these their crocodile tears, they say, the man has abused the woman or this. Many women abuse their... See, when a man suffers so much in his life, like my generation, my set, that came here in the 90s, at very young age, we came here, suffered, struggled to build our lives. At the end, when we traveled to Africa to pick a woman in Africa and bring to Europe to help us build lives. And these women in Africa they have ulterior motive, that is what they have in mind, is to use us. What do you call it? Is that not abuse? What they have in mind is to use us, to come to Europe and dump us, abandon us. What do you call it? Is that not an abuse? Use and dump? You got it now. But then, there are, like I said earlier, there are women and there are wives. Wife material. So, when you are lucky, let me put it this way. If you are fortunate to get a wife material, what happens? You will be glad all the days of your life. See, you know, I always make my reference, not always, sometimes, make my reference from the Bible, because I read the Bible. I was born in a Christian, and I read the Bible, I went to church, but now I don't go to church anymore. The Bible says, I've said it before here, the Bible says, he who findeth a wife, he who findeth a wife, findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord. It did not say, he who findeth a woman. It says, he who findeth a wife, findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord. So, if you find a wife, you found a good thing. Not if you find a woman. You get it? Many people married women. They did not marry wife. This may be difficult for some people to understand. Many people married women but did not. You know what is a wife? You know what is marrying your wife? To be honest, when you will be happy all the days of your life. Whenever she sees you, smile will lit up her face. Seeing you alone will make her happy. She wouldn't like to see you as a man sad. A woman who loves you knows your favorite food and will always, in my language they say, "Nwanyi mo bidia." Nwanyi mo bidia. I'm telling you, Joel, I see you. So, a woman that loves the husband, even when you don't have money, she will go to the market, sell food items, sell everything, buy something to cook at home to make the husband glad. And you see the husband forever remain grateful to that woman. Keep blessing that woman in her. This is why, see, when you marry a woman, keep blessing the wife. When you marry a woman, a bad wife, sometimes you see some of the men will leave the woman and leave the children and run. Yes, the man will, even there are sometimes you see a man extend his hate on that woman to the children because of the behaviors of some women. Look around. Sometimes women, some men, that is the way some women behaves, the father will extend the hate he has on the wife to the children. It has happened. The man will move and refuse to look back. But a good wife will always want to have the husband, the father of the children, around. A good woman will always want to have, will not even want the children to live without a father. Will not want the children to live. See, a bad woman will chase the husband away. A bad woman will chase the husband away. And what? In order to be free, to be chasing men up and down. I saw a video one woman made some time ago. This woman lives in Italy. And that video, the woman was complaining about single women in Europe. Somebody said, why is the man asked, why is the man? Well, let me continue with my broadcast, because if I should answer this question now, I'll be distracted. So this woman said that many single mothers in Italy, Germany, and other parts of the Western world chased their men away, the father of their children. In the first place, let's look at it this way. In the first place, why did you go into a relationship with a man? That's the number one. Did you go into a relationship to stay with that man or that woman for life? Or did you go for your selfish interest, that is, to have babies from the man and then chase the man away and be enjoying the child benefits the government pays? That's what I am talking about now. Did you make babies just to use the man? Some women used men to make babies in order to be getting money from the government. Not that they actually love the man or want to spend the rest of their life with the man. Miss Mendes, I see you. So some women, somebody told me that in United Kingdom, in UK, in Germany, and many parts of Europe, African women are after just making babies in order to be getting this child benefits. Why should you make babies just to get child benefits, but you have no intention of staying with the father of the baby? Ms. Mendes said, having children is not cheap. That money is not enough. Yeah, this is, you are missing the point now. I did not say that money is enough. Now, in the first place, life is expensive in Europe here. Inflation everywhere. The thing is, let me tell you now, when the Bible says, one can chase 1,000, but two can put 10,000 to flight. You see the power of two. One can chase 1,000, but two can put 10,000 to flight. One is not enough, but two is too powerful. So when you combine effort with your wife or your husband, you achieve great results. You see it now. But a lot of people do not know the power in teamwork. You got it now. I've said these things many times on this page. I said there are fights you cannot fight alone. You need ally. You need an ally. This is the reality of life. There are some fights. That's why you see allied forces. You see even America, Great Britain, and the rest. In some situations, when they are confronted, when they want to go to war, you see they combine efforts. And that was how this term, allied forces, came to be. You see the NATO organization. So there are allies. So even the smallest one, I don't call it the smallest. Now, the easiest one is you partnering with your wife or your husband. You partnering with your wife or your husband. Now, why did you as a woman get pregnant for a man you don't intend to spend your entire life with? Because I know if you want to spend if our grandmothers did it, you can do it too. If our grandmothers endured that difficulty, even they lived in polygamous homes, they endured it. How come you cannot even your husband is marrying only you, but yet you are not even giving him peace? You got it? Some women are not, but have you not heard about nagging wives? They are naturally troublesome. There is nothing you do that will will satisfy them. Now let's go further. You know, every day we learn. You understand me now? So somebody, if you tell me that women in Africa are tolerating or they stayed in marriages because of poverty, they had no options, no money, and the rest of them. When they come here, you see them abandon their husbands because of what? Because of that same, because of money, good life, and the rest of them, and freedom. That tells you that they don't actually love that man, and that is that. Well, guys, if you are seeing me for the first time, don't forget to follow my page. Also, you can check me out on YouTube. This video is permanently on my YouTube page, so you can rewatch it on my YouTube page. Now, yesterday we continued to speak about why women abandon their husband when they arrive in Europe. You see, one of the reasons why you see some women have broken marriages or why their marriages crash is because they compare their marriage or their life to somebody else's life. Are you listening to me? One of the mistakes, like as you are seeing me here now, is, okay, let me not just use myself. Many women compare, like a lot of women came yesterday and said, which I made a video about, they said African men don't know how to treat African queens, African women. Listen, many of them argued that African men don't know how to treat African women. Now, we don't know how to treat African men. You forgot. There are women that naturally you can never satisfy. Especially when you marry a woman, but not a wife. There are women that no matter what you do, they can never be satisfied. And such women do lead their husband to early grave. I'm telling you the way it is. Let me go further. There are some women that they mounted a lot of pressure on their husband, that their husband puts hand in what they are not supposed to put their hand in. I will come to that later. Now, when you say African men don't know how to treat their African women, did you put in consideration how much your husband or your boyfriend earns? Did you put in consideration how much your rent, your house rent is? Did you put in consideration the money, the children expenses, the money you spend on children, on feeding, and a lot of people you see cannot afford vacation because it is expensive. This is not like Africa. You cannot travel from one location to the other, especially, let's say, you want to travel from Austria to Greece. You need to pay flight tickets. You need to stay in hotel. You need to eat hotel food. You need money to take taxi around. You cannot just say you are traveling to, let's say, Kenya, Nigeria, or Igbo land, and you don't have sufficient fund. You will get stranded. Even I know a lot of people that traveled to their home countries and called for help, called for people to send them money in their home countries. So before you start mounting pressure on your husband, the things he isn't able to do for you, check his pulse. How much is he earning? So that you don't just fight in vain. First of all, for instance now, how much your husband demands for his pay slip How much is your husband earning? If your husband is earning 1,000 euros or 1,200 euros or 1,500 euros, and you, how much are you earning? Now, when you calculate, when you add and minus the electricity bill, the house rent, the money for the food and all what's not, how much is remaining? Did you know that it takes a typical Austrian man and woman like 2-3 years to save money for vacation? That I'm talking about some that don't have even children. It is not cheap. I know some guys that even traveled to North Africa, some North African countries, or let me say African countries, or even Asian countries on vacation. They had to spend like 7,000-8,000 euros, which doesn't come cheap. You see, it doesn't come cheap. And to be honest, I've said it before. It's not about excuse. I've said it before. If I were a millionaire, man, I would rent private jet. Who doesn't want to treat the wife? Who doesn't want to, give the wife good life? Do you think if a man has money, you think if a man has sufficient money, he will not spoil the woman? What are you guys thinking? Especially a woman you've been with for half of your life. If a man has money, see, the most valuable person in your life is your husband or your wife, and then your children. Now, you think a man, a responsible man, now here I'm talking about responsible men. Now, do you think a responsible man, I'm talking about a particular man now, do you think a responsible man will intentionally want to suffer his wife when there is money? It's not possible. It is not possible. If I have money now, what am I doing? I'll be taking my wife to Hawaii, Namibia, some villages in Nigeria, Kenya, and I want her, Bangkok, I want even Hanoi, Vietnam. I want us to see the world. What is keeping, you see, and you don't equate love with money. Like, how do I say it now? You must always think along this way. Well, maybe money is the thing that is stopping my husband from giving me a nice treat. Money is the thing that is stopping your husband or your boyfriend from giving you that fun. Try to find out if the man has money. You can only blame that man if he has money but refuses to, give you a good life. Can and sugar, I see you. Are you getting it now? You can only blame the man if he has money but refuses to give you good life. But I don't think any sane man will intentionally want to punish the woman he has been with for years, for decades. I don't believe it. I don't think so. So before, the problem some women make is comparing their husband to their exes, their past boyfriends, or maybe their friend's husband. That is where you make mistake. Like, look at these people. Especially, you see, we are in social media era, where a lot of women see things online. People go on vacation and post it. We are in social place. See, don't believe everything you see on social media. People live fake life. Let me tell you a story of what happened in Africa one time. Guys, as you watch me, don't forget to follow my page. In Africa, we lived in a public yard that faced me and face you. A yard that everybody, we use the same toilet, we use the same kitchen, we use the same bedroom in Africa. We call it face me, I face you. So, There was one woman, this woman, that is, she acted as if, the husband was very rich. The husband had so much money, and every time you see her, she will enter the kitchen, that public kitchen for everybody. So this woman will enter the kitchen. Every time she will be frying stew. Every time. There is no time. That's 50 meters, 100 meters away, you'll be hearing the smell of stew. Before you know it, she will be hearing sha, sha, sha. She'll be frying stew, frying whatever. What is it called? What is this? Fried meat, fried fish. Every time she's frying this thing. Rose Connecting, I see you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you on YouTube. So this woman in Africa, every time you see her, she intimidated a lot of other tenants, other women, other housewives by every time cooking. On Sundays, you see her, before you know it, she will bring out her tomatoes, her meat, and then begin to fry stew and cook soup. And then even we said, man, these guys, even I said, these people are living well. One woman whose husband wasn't doing very well. There are some women, every time, some women would come and tell you, my husband did this for me, my husband bought this for me, my husband bought, just to make you feel bad. I want to tell you that that's her life. That's her destiny. It's not your life. Look at these fingers, they are not equal. That's her own, not yours. Don't allow anybody use her acts, her behaviors to talk you out of your marriage. See, one thing that doesn't remain the same, that is, everything in this life is subject to change. No condition remains permanent. Don't take, because a particular woman is driving car, she will tell you the husband bought car for her, the husband bought this clothes for her, the husband bought this bag for her, and because of that, you consider your husband inferior or a poor man and look for a way to abandon him and go look for rich men. Don't do it. Those women that are telling you what their husbands are doing for them, these are destiny destroyers. That mean talk. Yes. Any woman that is always showcasing what the husband did for her, telling she wants to oppress other housewives. I'm telling you. Now, listen attentively. So, that woman every Sunday, every day, you see that woman fry stew, fry this, fry plantain. Every time, will be, you'll be hearing frying pan. One intelligent woman that lived with us, you know what she did? Every day, she would go to her gas cook, like stove, that stove we used to cook. She would go and put water in fire to boil water. When she boiled water, the kind of powdered milk that they used before, that empty powdered milk, empty Bonvita, Ovaltine milk, and taste like that. She would bring it, act like if they newly bought it. Every now and then, evening, say, she want to go and make tea, prepare tea, Bonvita and tea for the husband. Every now and then, as that woman is cooking, she will go and put water on fire, like to go prepare food, tea, and this for the husband. This. Now, that woman that was cooking food every day, became jealous of the poor woman, not knowing that poor woman even wasn't preparing any tea for the husband. No Bonvita, this is empty Ovaltine, empty Bonvita, empty everything. She began to fight the husband to buy Ovaltine and buy Bonvita and she wants to be drinking tea. You see, You can never satisfy a woman, especially a greedy one. You can never satisfy anyone. She began to fight the husband. Now she wants Ovaltine. She wants Bonvita. She believed that the husband of the other one is taking good care of them. They are drinking Ovaltine and drinking. I lived in the same yard with them, not knowing that that woman was only boiling water to save the face. She does not want to expose the husband. She is covering the husband up to make it look, that's make-believe, kind of, to make it look as if they are also cooking and eating enough. Now, a foolish woman, if a foolish woman who married a poor man would start broadcasting, look at the kind of man I married. This man cannot even afford anything. We don't even eat in this house. There is no food. There is no bonvita. There is no bread for the children. Do you see she will expose the man to the world. Expose the secret of the man. She will expose the secret of the man to the world. A wise woman, when you marry your wife, even when you are not doing well, she will cover you up. When you marry your wife, even in poverty, she will have your back. She will have your back. Your wife or your husband, now I'm talking about women. Your wife can never compare you to anybody because we are all unique in our ways. Your wife is not supposed to compare the husband because you are unique. You are one of a kind. She will see that this is her Lord. Yes, the Bible refers to husband as the women's Lord. You get it now. So today, what happens? Men, see, if you keep looking at other people's marriages, your marriage will crash. As our faces are different, so are our marriages different. As our faces are different, so are our destinies different. So I'm telling you that many marriages crashes because you compare your life and the life of, you need to take your wife or your husband as your own portion. Destiny brought you guys together and make the good use of that opportunity. Enjoy your marriage, whether you are living in poverty or you are living in riches. You will be unhappy when you keep comparing yourself with somebody else's life. You can never be happy. And this is what made me, this is what transformed me, that made me to be who I am today. I don't compare my life to somebody else's life. Whether I have it or I don't have it, I'm good to go. I'm satisfied. I'm contented. Because if I continue to want desire for earthly things, material things, I'm not. That's why you see billionaires till today, they don't stop chasing after money. You hear about the owner of Twitter, the owner of Facebook, the owner of Instagram, TikTok, these companies, Dangote, Mark Zuckerberg, and the rest of them. They still chase after money because they can't stop. You get it? But there are people. Okay, how do we define success? Success is when a particular goal is reached. Yes, when you achieve your set goal, you've achieved success. To me, achieving success may be building 2-bedroom bungalow, marrying a wife and children, and being able to feed them. I've achieved success. Yes, I've achieved success. And If these things that I was able to achieve makes me happy, so be it. I've fulfilled my desires in life. The problem with a lot of people is you don't know the value of what you have. You have a husband, but that your husband, you don't value that man. Another man is you desire another man. Yes, you believe that you made a mistake with the man you married. So you made a mistake. By the time you lose that man, that's when your eye will clear. Go ask people that made that mistake. A lot of them are single till today. The people that made that mistake, because at the moment they may tell you now which kind of man. You see, which kind of man did you marry? Which kind of man you married? You are not satisfied. You don't know that until you go marry somebody the way go use you for ritual. Can you please close that door for me? Yes. That's why you see, if you go to Africa now, you see how they are using some. See, you can build life. Even what is happiness? What is fulfillment? Did you know that there are people that are living in one room and they are happy and fulfilled? Don't you know? There are people that are living in 2 rooms and a parlor. They are happy and fulfilled. There is joy in that home, happiness in that home. And there are people that are living in mansions, in estates. They have everything, private jets, but they are not happy in their marriage and they are not fulfilled. You are seeing things. You are seeing things from from a distance. You are not inside. That is why you keep comparing your life to that of somebody else's life. You get it? I can never compare my life to somebody else's life. I cannot do it. Never. You are supposed to be happy with that man and with that woman you have. That is why you see some people jumped from pan to, what is it called? From frying pan to fire. From frying pan, they jumped into fire. Some people left their marriages. Today, I've seen videos of some women who, for one reason or the other, divorced their husbands. Come out to advise women, don't do it. That they regret divorcing their husband. That single life is not the best. By the time you are a single woman, they will use you as a pastime. Men will use you as pastime now. This is what you want. You said you are an independent woman. You don't want to be under a man. What is under a man? They will use you as a pastime. They will turn you to like akuna. You become a public toilet. You see, many women like to be told what they want to hear. You like to be told stories now. When they tell you, now this man, why are you enduring it? Why are you tolerating this man? A man that cannot even take care of you. He's not taking what is taking care of you. Don't you know that for that man to be faithful to you, it's a great deal. For that man to stick with you, it's a great deal. Don't you know it? So to you, taking care of you is when he buys you a car. How many cars did your father bought for your mother? How many cars did your grandfather bought for your grandmother? There are families in Africa, while growing up, they don't even have bicycle. Today you want them to buy you a car. Do you remember where you came from? How you began life? You want to live luxurious life. Look at your background, where you come from. That is why you see a lot of us. It's not that we cannot waste money. Yes, many, because when we remember where we came from, the poverty, the sufferings, I'm not fake. We don't want to waste money. Sometimes that money I will spend in restaurants. Why should I give Chinese people money? Are Chinese people patronizing African shops? Why should I give Chinese people money? This is what goes up in my head. If I should spend 30 euros in a restaurant, that 30 euros, if I go buy food in a supermarket or go do them, save. A euro apato etufo abogaraya. You cannot get rich by wasting money in the name of enjoyment. That is why the Bible says a fool calls sin enjoyment. Yes, it is. There are some things, or a fool is wasteful. Yes, you can be wasteful. Why should I be going to restaurants when I have not built any house in the village? For instance, now, at the end of the day, at the age of 60 years, 65 years, you have no house in the village and you are living restaurant life. You get it? Why should I be going on vacation? I'm living in abroad. If I save money that I'm supposed to use and develop my village, build a house for generations to come, I'll go on vacation because I want to please a woman. And that woman may eventually divorce herself. Do you want me to go deep? I may even tell you more stories, self. See, when you are mad, women respect you. But when you are empty, they will abandon you. Some women may escort you, help you squanderize your money, abandon you in the middle of the ocean. Yes. Now I'm talking about me. I don't know about you. So, I know how hard things are. You got it now. So now, if I should save, let's say, 5,000 euros, if I should save 5,000 euros, or let me come. So, okay, I know some homies here who traveled. They took their wives and children to Thailand. They paid like 10,000 euros. One time they went to Egypt. I'm talking about African people. They spent about 6,000 euros to Egypt vacation. Some, at times they go to Turkey, to Greece. Now, these guys showed me the hotel they booked, the flight ticket. They will spend like maybe 10 days or something like that for 5,000 euros or things like that. Now listen, as a man who saw suffering, you got it now. As Patrick Martins, I see you. As somebody from a very poor background, to waste 8,000 euros, say you want to go and dash people of Thailand that money. Man, if I should do it, now me say I no be in one for. If I should waste, unless I'm a billionaire, don't get me wrong. If I'm a billionaire, no wahala. But for me to waste 10,000 euros, say I want to go on vacation, no. When there are problems at home, if you see the kind of messages I receive, young boys that need help, there are some children that their fathers are not no more, that are looking up to you. And you waste 5,000, 8,000 euros, say you want to go on a vacation as a madman. No, I cannot do something like that now. I'm not fake. I'm not fake. There are so many young men that are supposed to be established. They need help. Some cannot feed. You got it. I can do it. if I want to, if I want to, if I want to, let me tell you, if I want to go on vacation, I travel to my home country. There, I'll use that opportunity to see my people. I use that opportunity to help those in need if God provides, if I have that money. Why should I go give? What business do I have with Thai people, Greek people? What business that I should go and dash them 5,000 euros and clean my nyash, clean my pocket and be coming back? I'll be foolish to do it. Now let me tell you, if I'm a billionaire, if I have excess money, I will do it too. But not when there are responsibilities, there are problems to solve in your family. You get it now? Not when there are problems to solve in your family. As I'm now, I've not built any house in the village. I've not built a house in my village. Why should I say in the name of I want to satisfy a woman and then I need to take her on vacation to Vietnam? You got it? No, I will not do it. Oh. I will not do it. If I do it, then I've disappointed myself. That means I disappointed myself. I will not do it. See, if you look, there are always people to help. I'm not telling you that they are my responsibility. I'm not telling you that they are my responsibility. But there are some, when you look at your family, where you come from, there are people that are looking up to you. Not me, you. That even 1,000 euro or 1,500 euros may even save their lives, may keep them, may establish them in life. And you yourself will take the credit. It will be to you. That's their success will be to your name. I mean, you understand what I mean now? You got it now. So all these women, even Indians, Indian people, how many Indian people goes to restaurants? I've not seen Chinese people go to restaurants, another people's restaurants. Chinese people, these are the things that made me, before I give anybody money, I'll take care. Unless things like yam that I need, basics, that I need. But these people don't patronize others. Indian people, Chinese people don't go to other people. They cannot come to give you their money. They don't do it. Why should I be foolish in the name of, say, I'm living in abroad now? I'll be wasting the money that I'm supposed to use to better my life and the life of generation to come. Unless I hit jackpots. If I hit jackpots, okay, then you see me spend money lavishly. But as I'm struggling now, to be honest, I cannot waste 5,000 euros, 4,000 euros in the name of going on vacation. I cannot do it. No. One day, I said I want to go and eat fast food. That about 3 months ago. I said, let me just go outside and have fast food. Like people say, I said, let me and my wife, let's go and eat fast food. As people are saying, sometimes you take your wife out. Men, we went outside. If you see the things we bought, like bed's food, bed, they gave us just small thing and said 25 euros. If you see the thing they gave us, men, I regretted. I said, what? This is, who did me this thing? This is pure waste of money. What are you telling me? Pure waste of money. If you see the thing they gave us, brought it in a tray, even one bite, it finished. Even without juice, without anything, only the small thing for fast food. I said, Was my father a billionaire that I should waste money like this to give people like money like this? May not be me now. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Somebody said it's about the moment, memories. After spending the money, you become poor. The following day, you have nothing to eat. About the moment, after spending the money, you become poor. You have nothing to eat. When you waste, let me tell you something. There are memories in every situation. In bad situation, in poverty, there are sweet memories too. Yes, I still even cherish memories of poverty, the laughters, the hunger, and the rest of them. You still have sweet memories even in poverty and also in richness. Have memories of it. You get it? Everything in life, you have memories of it. There are rich people, they have bitter memories of. Okay, imagine you are living in a big house, 20-bedroom duplex, and all what transpires in that luxurious home is fight, quarrel, and bitterness. Which memory are you having about that luxurious duplex? Which memory? You get it? There are people, I still remember when we carried buckets on our heads and went to the stream to fetch water. On our way to the stream, we discussed and laughed and chased after birds. These are sweet memories. We trekked kilometers to go fetch water in the stream. I still remember the moments I spent with my maternal grandmother. You got it? When we had to trek in the bushes to go carry breadfruit, okwa. When I had to go and fetch firewood for her. These memories I cherish so much. Memories are not only the ones when you had in luxury. You got it? It's not only that. So I cannot. If you like, you call it whatever you want, but I'm telling you, there are opportunities in life, especially when it comes to money. There are opportunities in life. If you waste it, it is gone. That's why you see some people, even at old age, they are begging. They are homeless. They are looking for help at the age of 60 years, 65 years, 75 years. They made nothing out of their life. They wasted their chances in life. I keep saying it every day here. I keep saying it every day here. Some people wasted their chances in life. Don't waste your chances in the name of say you want to enjoy life or you want to satisfy any man or any woman. Even you, as a man, if you spend all your money on a woman and eventually you turn poor, if you did not marry your wife, she will abandon you. You hear it? Are you listening to me now? There are some women, when you lose your job, when you become poor, and they discover that your pocket is dry, they abandon. Not all women. Not all women. That's when you marry a bad wife. And don't forget, when everybody else abandons you, you cannot abandon yourself. You got it? When everybody else abandons you, you cannot abandon yourself. You have yourself at last. Yes. So if you plan well, you are going to enjoy it. If you don't plan well, you suffer it. This is a social media space where people with different mentality, different kind of thinking come and air their opinion. I always say, your choices determines how your future is going to turn out. Yes. And the friends you keep. The friends you keep. Advice. Advice. Who advises you? Comes to question. Let me tell you now. There are times, listen to me. There are times you don't take your parents' advice. Did you get me? There are times you don't take your mother's advice. You don't take your father's advice. You don't take your brother's advice. You don't take your sister's advice. You advise yourself. Now let me tell you why. There are times you advise, you follow your mind. Not, okay, let me give you guys an example. When I was about 17 years, or thereabouts, to 16 years, then I was a very young man with very high ambition. Very ambitious young man. So, I wanted to enter, I like doing big things in life. I'm somebody then, I want to happen, I want to make things. I'm somebody that if I hear that people are living in the moon, I want to, even if I can go to moon by road. If I hear people are living in the moon, I want to go by there by road, or on the moon, or in the moon, anyhow. I want to go there by road if I cannot afford to fly. So then, most guys after school, you see them join Defense Academy. They join Defense Academy. When they come then, like you see them, sometimes when they come to visit our yard, you see them put on that Defense Academy uniform with that feathers, on top of their, if you see the way they dress. They cleared all the babes in the neighborhood. Now, when I saw that most guys were entering Defense Academy, I traveled to the village, told my father that I want to enter Defense Academy. My father was shocked. He said, what did you say? I said, I want to join Defense Academy. I thought he was going to be, happy with me, because as a young, strong boy, He said I should never tell him such a thing again. That do I want to go to war, to go die in Defense Academy fighting for any country or things like that? That he did not bomb many boys. He didn't bomb many boys. Why do I want to go? Even the way he reacted to me, I ran away from the sitting room. He just, the way he just, broke my spirit. That ambition died instantly. That ambition, that dream died instantly in me. Few days after, I returned to the city. So, when I got ready to travel abroad, I did not tell him. Because I knew if I should tell him, he would discourage me, say he did not born plenty boys. He doesn't want anything to happen to his boy. You see it now. So when I was about to make a move to travel abroad, I remembered my first experience when I told him I wanted to join Defense Academy, what he said to me. So I then did not inform him because he may give me wrong advice or discourage me. You getting it now. So what I did was I made a move. So he had it months after that I was no longer in the country. Even after many years, why I don't usually talk to him on phone was when he was alive, if I called him on the telephone, he would say, when are you coming back to Africa? You've stayed too long. Come back with your children. That place is not your home. Kind of, that kind of people, the kind of mind he had. So I stopped telling him certain things. You got it now. And I decided there are things when you make up your mind to do it, you just go ahead and do it. As far as you believe in yourself, you trust yourself, you know you are doing the right thing. See, don't always, our parents, your father and your mother, our parents lived their own life, followed their dreams. They are not supposed to dictate for you. I know they mean it well for us, but they have lived their lives. And you know what you are good at. You know what you can do. You see, so many people, like, their parents wanted them to read medicine in the school or go read law in the school, but they opted for music. Today, many of them are big musicians. Some entered sports, and they made name and made fortune. I've seen videos of some people who said their parents were mad at them for not following or not studying a particular course in the university. Yes, you've got to follow your dream so that when you fail, you know that you failed. You got it? This is why you don't, take every advice people give to you, especially friends. Some may even be jealous of that your husband that you don't value, or that your wife that you don't value. And then, don't always conclude from outside. Adea no nando afu onwa. You get it now. Don't always conclude, assume. Man, these people are having a happy marriage because you see the woman inside car, or you see the man inside car, or because of the way they are dressed. Could be Bakersfield. It could be they are just camouflaging. Yes, so they may not be happy. They may not be happy. Nobody has it all. Be happy with what you've got and make the best use of it. Nobody. There is nobody in this life that has no challenges. There is nobody. Even the richest. Some may be even be suffering some kind of diseases. That's, man, if you even being healthy alone is a blessing. It's something to be celebrated. Being healthy. Have you not heard that health is wealth? They play. Every minute of my life, I appreciate and I celebrate. They tell you. Every minute. At this stage of my life, I can never compare myself to anybody. If you like, own 50 private jets, carry they go. If you like, marry the most beautiful woman, own houses in that is build castles in wherever. That's your own. Don't allow anybody talk you out of your marriage unless that marriage is something you can never, ever again, control. There are circumstances that are beyond our control. Then you can say, in this situation, you can opt out because you know what is inside your marriage, what you are going through, what's happening. But don't take because of my husband has no money. My husband is not treating me fine. Look at other women. Look at other business. You are not taking me to restaurants. You are not taking me that. That's bullshit. If he doesn't take you to restaurants, take yourself to restaurants. You can do it too. No, who said that men are the only one that can make money? Make money and take your husband on vacation. You have hands and you have legs. But women usually say what a man can do, women can do better. So if the man cannot take you on vacation, carry him on vacation, he's your husband. There is nowhere it is stipulated that only men can sponsor vacation. Women can sponsor vacation too. You get it? You can as well take your husband to restaurants. Every now and then, take him to restaurants. Yes, take your husband to restaurants and foot the bill. You are a human being. Let him be remembering you. Say, my wife has been a blessing. There are things about you that your husband is supposed to be remembering. When you do it over and over again, the man will begin to consider you a blessing to his life. You want to be a parasite all the days of your life. Everything he's not doing for me. It's not. Which one are you doing for him? Which one are you doing for him? So, you want to tell me that men are the only ones that are supposed to make money and sponsor women? He's not doing this for you. Do for him too. He's your husband. Your better half. The father of your children. Do for him too. I'm not telling you to be foolish. You got it now. So all the women, they have all gone quiet because they want always do for me. This is the mentality they have in Africa. Buy for me. Any contact you have with a woman, the next thing is do for me. I need this. Every small thing, any contact you have with, is that man ATM machine? Is the man bankomat? Is the man a bankomat? I said earlier before this time, many women pushed men to early grave. Yes, some women push their husbands because every time they are demanding, they are pushing the man. Other men are making money. You need to do this. You need to do this. Men, as a man, this is why many men die before their time. Many men died before their time. Don't allow any woman to push you to early grave with pressure. If she push you to early grave, she will carry another man. Say this man don't come on for road. She will carry another man. You got it. Don't allow them. Somebody made a request. Follow Runshaw. Okay, let me hear from you. This is my... Hello, good evening. Hello?
Good evening, brother.
Yeah, good evening to
brother,
you.
Good evening.
You're welcome.
God bless you, brother. I believe when we men keep enlightening other men about life,
yeah,
because our generation and I think our mother generation have killed so many men.
Okay.
In diaspora, in Nigeria, in Africa, generally.
Okay.
Are you with me, my brother?
I'm listening to you. People are hearing you too.
Yeah, there's a man as well, Mr. Kolawole. He always make awareness of about woman, how men should take care of themselves.
Stella Wumi, I see you. Welcome. Brother, keep talking.
Do you understand me?
Okay.
You see what you just said? It's not every man that can hold. It's not every man that have mind though. It has to do with mindset.
Okay.
Because women are so manipulating.
Yeah.
And it takes the grace of the Lord when you believe in God and believe in yourself. Unless you are a man that doesn't do anything before, you will see yourself as a failure when a woman try to push you. But because when you know you're a man already, you know your ability, you know your capability, what you can do. So even though they push, you will tell them, you can't push me. You understand me? Even if they use your children, your own children, to push you as well, tell them you can't push me. But it's all men that can stand that ground. We so carried away about, oh, my children. Yeah, we forgot it. We are children before as well.
Yes.
We are children, and we never kill our parents. Our parents tell us off, at the same time correct us in any way of disciplinary that he can give as a parent or as a father. But look at in diaspora, what is happening now? And see what kills men a lot is what? Is pushing of what? Of all these women.
Stress.
Pushing of them. You haven't done enough. You see your mates. You haven't done enough. You see your mates.
My brother, let me come in here. Don't you allow, no matter, see, there are women, no matter what you do, they will tell you did not do enough. And don't ever listen to them. You understand me? Even you've done well. Even staying healthy and alive, you are doing well.
For yourself.
See, the moment you die, she will carry another man instantly. And
even before your death, brother.
See, because if you are no longer there, she might even some intentionally want to stress you up to die, so that you come off the road, so that you move out of the road, so that they will set the man. They will use it as an excuse to say the man is dead.
Yeah. You understand me? So it takes the grace of God for men to stand the ability, to stand the challenges of woman. Some men can't stand it. It's a grace, oh brother. It's a grace. Because these women are vow. I'm telling you, but when men are talking about women, they feel, oh, that man is hot. That man, why is he talking like that for women? It's not every woman, no. It's not every woman. 99% of women like that.
It's true.
That's the way God created them. That's the way God featured them. That's the way God created them. It's only 1% of women you will see that you will uphold to you. He will be with you for life. And he will respect you to the call. And he will not manipulate the children against you. He will listen to you. And he will take you as his Lord. I'm telling you. Because men are going through a lot.
The thing is, there are women. That is, if you listened to me from the beginning, I spoke about he who findeth a wife, findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor from the Lord. I also said, there is a difference between a wife and a woman. When you marry a woman, she will trouble your life. But when you marry your wife, she will give you peace.
That's it. I don't get me wrong. Some women, they pretend from year to years before they will not devour you, before they will not show their evil of their side of their evil.
It's true. It's true.
They pretend.
They pretend.
You will be like, what? By the time they start bringing their weapons, you will say, where this woman see this weapon using now? Because that is them for you from the beginning. He's only pretending because she hasn't seen what he can grant. I mean, she hasn't been a grand land, like a stability land. Did you to fight you?
My brother, did you listen to our broadcast yesterday?
Okay.
You didn't. Okay, yesterday, a beautiful African lady said, our mother's generation in Africa were loyal and respectful to their husbands because of poverty, because they had no other options. They did not have access to money. That was why they were loyal. They couldn't go back to their father's house. Listen, that was that. So it was poverty that made the women in Africa loyal and respected it. But when they come to abroad, when they start earning money, when they see freedom, liberty, and when they get residence permits, you see a lot of them begin to challenge their husband. You will see that, you discover that they never had love for the man in the first place. Because a woman is supposed to love the man in winter and in summer, in good times and in bad times. That is how it's supposed, and the man is supposed to also love the wife the same. But you discover that when some women start earning money and the husband is not earning money, they turn you to a servant, a slave in that home. When, hello? Hello? Guys, are you listening to me? Are you hearing me? Hello? Seems this thing went off. What happened? Okay, so are you listening to me now? I don't know, the guy just disappeared. I was talking to somebody, the guy just disappeared. So what I'm saying is this: some women, immediately they start earning money, their real character will show. They start the thing, you will see, that is what you as a man will see. Mouth no go fit talk and finish. Mouth no go fit talk and finish. Mouth no go fit talk and finish. It's not every woman that is supposed to be financially empowered. Stella said she agreed with that part. It's the truth. I don't give wrong information, my sister. I'm telling you the way it is, because you don't know who is listening to us. I cannot deceive you. Even women are supposed to make sure that their husband lives for them, stay for them, stay alive for them. So we want to use stress and end the man in order for the man to die, to come off the road. Miss Mendes said, what about the respect? How do you mean? Miss Mendes, make a request, let me bring you up. Make a request, let me bring you up. Then you say your opinion. You said a lot have to do with men. Well, Miss Mendes, you never even, every time you are at work, every day, okay, one day you are going to be free and I'll bring you up. So you say your mind. So you need to also be contributing. Stella, there are women that are, they are problematic naturally. You get it? Some women are, have you not heard about nagging wives? Nagging wives. Everything about them. Problem. I thought I told you guys a story of a lady that came to my shop one day. Should I repeat it? You see, I'm not talking only about women, here on this page, sometimes we talk about men, but this season is women topic. Yesterday and today is women. Tomorrow, maybe in the night now, we start talking about men, their flaws, or their strengths, African men, or men generally. You see, but now we are talking about women. That's it. So, guys, if you are seeing me for the first time, don't forget to follow me on TikTok. You can also rewatch this broadcast on my YouTube page. It is permanently there on my YouTube at Uncle Roddy. So Bakersfield said Nigerian men are going through hell in the hands of Nigerian women in abroad. In America. He said in America. See, Bakersfield wrote this on YouTube. He said Nigerian men are going through hell in the hands of their Nigerian women in America. You see it. And I dropped that video in the morning. I said, listen, in fact, story plenty. The story is too much. I'm coming back later tonight, and it's going to be hot. Tonight, I'm coming back again, and this my return is going to be hot because there are some in-laws, father-in-laws, mother-in-laws that were not able to make anything in their life. Immediately, their daughter marries somebody that is living abroad. All the problem, the family problem will be on that their daughter. They will forget that that daughter married the man to help the man, the husband, build a home. They will descend on the man. You get it? So, when I return later tonight, all these things we're going to address. You get it now? So many families, if you marry from that family, they will, even, I'm coming back. Some families are the ones that helped to crash some marriages. And they did it intentionally. Plenty talk there. Some families, mother-in-law, see, as a woman, you need to be very wise. Some mother-in-law or father-in-law, they crashed the marriage of their daughter. And some daughters believed their parents. I told you, there are times your mother, your father, or even your siblings may be your worst enemy. They may be your enemies. You may not know the direction they are going. It's no joke. They want you to separate from your husband so that they can have access to your money or can be coming to America. Story plenty. Tonight. Story plenty tonight. Many of them, I've seen it even happen live. Here in Vienna, I've seen it many times happen. Even some mothers, you see them, they want to be coming to abroad. Every summer they are in, every year they come. They want to be doing show to their what is it called? People at home, to show them that they are traveling abroad. Some ruined their daughters' lives. Story plenty. I'll come back later. Yes, story plenty. How can you, okay, let me do you want me to continue? Then we settle this in now once and for all. So that, let's settle this in now once and for all. Guys, you are not following my page. What's up? What's going on, man? What's going on? You guys, do you want me to just labor in vain or what? I'm not going to labor in vain, no. Or is it because I'm talking about women? How can I follow this page? So in the first place, this is why I keep telling you, plan your life now so that you will not be a burden to your children. If you are living in abroad as you are listening to me, that document, you need it. Make sure you get that document. Don't waste your chances. You get it. You may need it. If abroad they hungry you, if you want to come to abroad, if you fight, struggle, there are NK for life, I see you. See, I spoke about where do I start? It's like this broadcast is going to be long this evening. I spoke about you not wasting your chances in life. You know, yesterday we spoke about vacations, going to restaurants and the rest of them. Don't waste money. As a man or a woman, don't lavish your money. Use this money and invest for rainy days. Because when you are old, you have yourself for yourself. People may abandon you, but you cannot abandon yourself. You see, there are praise singers whenever you are winning. You know what I mean by praise singers? Whenever you are winning, you are successful, and you are giving, you are generous, you see praise singers. You are a good man every time. But when you are down, praise singers will all vanish. That's why I said you have you at the end of the day. And you know, when you are old, your strength will fail you. That power, energy, vigor to chase after money wouldn't be there anymore. That's why don't allow your enemies to beat you down. You need to be champion even at old age. That is at old age. If you want to lick orange, you have money to buy yourself orange. You have money to, or you are able to build where to live, whether in abroad or at home. So that at old age, they no go post you for social media begging for money to help rent an accommodation for you. Don't make your life a laughing stock. Don't. Use your chances. Now, many of these in-laws you see so that we are not able to. You know, I'm talking now here. I'm talking here. People, some people may come here and tell you, well, 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 well. Don't listen to them. Oh. You that is in abroad, first thing I always say it, collect documents, number one. They are talking about, we are not multi-billionaires in dollars that will be wasting money, going flying everywhere. Don't mind people that I say this is poor man mentality. You cannot be wasting money and expect to be rich in the name of you are going to restaurant and going on vacation. Yes. Because I'm somebody that I don't want to beg anybody at old age. I don't want to beg. I will feel ashamed of myself. That means I'm a failure. What did I do with my time? When I was younger, what did I do? What did I do with the money I earned? What did I do with the money I earned? I don't want to be a parasite to anybody. That is why you see me. I've met white people that told me they have never, Austrians, they told me they have never traveled outside Austria. Many told you guys I was a taxi driver. They never traveled outside Austria, but they built their houses. It's people that came from poor families, they know what suffering is. They borrowed money from the bank to build, they paid mortgage for man, if you hear stories, you learn. There are people that came to this life, they don't intend to achieve anything. Don't follow such people. Some people, that's why you see some people, they tell you they are 40 years in abroad and they have nothing to their name. What did they do with their time? They use their money, go abroad, go lab, go groove, go to club, drive BB cars. You see some people, when they want to drive big cars to impress people, impress friends. Go now, where are you? I'm going on vacation. But at the end of the day, they have nothing to their name. 40 years in abroad, they have nothing to their. What did they do with their money? They use and groove. Do you want to be like that person? At old age, they will be frustrated, looking for somebody to help them. You use that. See, that's why you reap what you sow. Finish. You reap what you sow. And see, that's why they say, I like that saying, we are masters of our destiny. Masters of our life. And the good thing about life is, When hungry begin to catch you, when you become hungry, you will feel it, not another person. Your stomach is going to be empty. You will suffer that hunger. You suffer that hunger. What did you do with your time? The resources available to you. You use them. See, the last thing I will do here is stay because of people and go rent 3-4 bedroom apartments because of friends that will be coming to visit me. I want to impress you. I want you to come and see that I'm living large. Then I'll be stupid to do that. I do what serves me. So many people you see here use their hand. 30 years in abroad, they have nothing to their name because they are impressing people. They are always entertaining visitors. When you can manage when you can manage a small apartment because friends are coming to visit you, go rent apartment that is bigger than you. You are stressing yourself. Every day you are at work, night work, day work, to pay for that big apartment. Before you know it, stress will buy you. Stress will just kill the person. Because why stress yourself? Because you want to impress people. Do what you can. Don't go beyond your limits. Let them talk. Talk. Man, this is my life. Talk. Say I'm living in one room. Yes, say it. But I'm comfortable. I'm not under pressure. But you're living in duplex, in bungalow, 4-bedroom bungalow. You want to live large, but you're under pressure. You don't even, at the end of every month, you are having heartbeat. For what? This one life to live. You put yourself under immense pressure. No, I'm not going to do it more. I will not do it. Let it be say the man is living anyhow in the abroad, is living in one room. Okay, but I'm more comfortable. I have peace. I'm not going to feed self. I cannot. I'm not going to feed. Because how am I going to work to pay that rent? You see why I cannot compete with somebody else? How am I going to pay that rent? So every month I'll be paying 1,500 euros. How am I going to get the money? Because I want to be entertaining friends weekends. I want to show you that I'm living good. All my life I'll be on the road hacking, hunting for money. No time for rest. No time to rest. But not be me now. Not be me now. I cannot do it. I cannot. That's why you see some people spend 40 years. By the time you pay that expensive apartment, you pay car insurance, you pay this, you pay you that is even at the age of 70, you have nothing to your name. Some people will not ever go back to Africa again because already they have failed. They failed themselves. You've wasted your years and you cannot recover it anymore. You are now aged. Yes, even sometimes those people you want to impress, they have moved on. They are no longer in your vicinity. Those people that you are impressing, sometimes they pack out from that place. You'll be left with your problems alone. It's like when we left Africa, saying we want to show people that we will make it. Go to Africa, most people you want to show, some are dead, some have relocated. You see, say the thing don't make sense. Do what you can. I mean, they tell you, do what you can. Don't put yourself under pressure for any reason. I mean, they tell you, well, you've heard my voice. I they tell you now. I told you guys, say, if I even eventually go to Africa, if it is one room, I enter one room, then where I will have peace. I cannot do more than myself. If you don't like it, go to your group, go with your rich people, big boys and big girls, and me. To be honest, If I want to build house, I build house that will serve me. I'm not building house to impress anybody. Say competition of now if you see his house, I've grown above that. I cannot do it. I'll do what I can. I cannot go beyond my limits. That's so it be. Yes, Stella, it is my life. I cannot live another person's life. I'm not in competition with nobody. To be honest. That's why story plenty. Story plenty. Many people even are suffocating themselves. The kind of where they hang their coats, they know they cannot even pull it out anymore. Some have no peace with their lives anymore because of they are trying to impress people. Some go to build houses that, do you know what it takes to build a house? I follow build. The stress, the hard work. People, if you know people that have died under stress, you see that it's not what it's. People built houses that they never lived inside. Their children don't even know where the houses are. They don't know even where the land is. You don't know. At the end of the day, you see, you learn from other people's, even, how do I say other people? When things go wrong, learn from it and use it and guide yourself. One thing you should make sure of is never to beg for bread. That's the, you see, let me take you to the Bible. I like making reference from the Bible. When the disciples of Jesus Christ asked him to teach them how to pray, look at what he said. Listen, a lot of people read the Bible without comprehending. They don't understand. He said, "Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Give us this day our daily bread." I don't know if I got it. Give us this day our daily bread. He didn't say, give us house to live, give us clothes to wear. He did not say, listen, there is sense in that our Lord's prayers. He did not say, I want to buy cars, I want to build house. He said, give us this day our daily bread. If you have something to eat, food is the number one basic necessity in life. Without food, you may die of, but you can even live without clothes, without anything, but you need food to survive. And one thing you should make sure as a human being is you have something to eat all the days of your life. Try and work hard that you have something to eat all the days of your life. And that's it. You are good to go. So that you don't beg for bread. That's it. This is the most important thing. Every other thing. You are Jesus Christ. You say you are a Christian. Jesus Christ, did he tell you, say you need to build mansion, you need to build house, you build bungalow, buy car? What he said was, he said, God, give us food to eat. Finish. Now, collect sense now. Collect sense now. Because at the end of the day, that your bungalow, that your duplex, that's your car, everything will amount to nothing when you are no more, when you pass away. Even I always encourage, eat good food. Eat waiting the hungry you. That's what you... guys, if I know they follow me, I need to end this broadcast. You guys are not following me. I don't know what's up. You guys are not following. You see? So, See, make sure you have what to eat at old age and you are good to go. I'm telling you. So that you know, when I went to marry my wife, they sang a song for us. I don't forget that song up to today. That song went this way. Me, I no go suffer. I no go beg for food. Me, I no go suffer. I no go beg for food. God of miracle, na my papa, oh. Na my papa, oh. God of miracle, na my papa, oh. So, he didn't say, me, I no go suffer. I no go beg for car. He didn't say I no go beg for house. He said, I no go beg for food. I will not beg for food. That's the highest. I no go beg for bread. Yes, that was the first time I heard that song. Me, I no go suffer. I no go beg for bread. You see, I no go beg for bread. Hey, by the time, say, as you are getting old, 70 years old, you are begging for bread. You don't finish another now. Your case is a sorry case. Your case, 75 years, you are begging for bread after staying donkey years in abroad. Your case is a sorry case. Ibaranakoko. Use your time wisely. Use your money wisely. That's what you benefit for being a fan of this page. Stella, you suppose know now. I'm not in competition with anybody. You cannot laugh me now. Laugh me for waiting. I'm glad I'm alive. I know so many guys that are no more. Guys, so many that are no more. Man, forget it. Celebrate every day, every minute of your life. Celebrate every minute of your life. Sometimes when I stay on my own, I remember my relatives that are no more, that have passed away. Man, I take life easy. Sometimes I want to, man, when I remember the people that have passed away, I take life easy, to be honest. So guys, don't forget, you can rewatch this broadcast on my YouTube page. It is permanently there. You can also as well subscribe to my YouTube account. I'm struggling to grow that page. It's my backup page. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Even people don't know what the gain of this world. Let me tell you one thing you don't know. I discovered something, and let me share this wisdom with you. The best life, that is, the best you get out of life is to live long. To be honest, try as much as you can to live long. Live healthy lifestyles, avoid problems, dodge problems, and find a way to live long. If you live long, you are a winner. What is the profit you gain? When you make money after 40 years, you are no more. Some made money, they were not able to see their children. Some did not even live some did not even witness this social media era that we are witnessing here. If you are alive, you will see your great grandchildren, even up to 4 or 5 generations. Yes. 25 years makes a generation. 4 generation is 100 years. You can start having children at the age of 25. You can live up to 125 years. People do. Some say, our elders, they say, if you want to pray for me, goromo for isho goromo for goromo fondo. Say, pray for long life for me, because that person that is alive will see good things, will witness good things. Good things will come the person's way. Goromo fondo, goromo fondo, onya goromo for akunoba. There's a way they sang that song. You get it? Pray for long life, because if you're alive, anyhow it be, however, you must see good. Good things must come your way. The dead are gone, they are forgotten. It is you that is living. If you go outside, people will see you, admire you. Maybe you don't know if you catch a millionaire's daughter. So guys, I want to end the broadcast. I've spent so much time, 2 hours now. Okay, so let's see ourselves later in the evening. I want to take a break now. So, man, nice having you guys around. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. You are great guys. So, just came out to spend time with you guys. Don't forget to give me a follow. I said my mind. You have your own mind. So that's it. You have your own opinion. Bank Book appreciates you. So you're just here enjoying the broadcast. I appreciate you plenty. So later in the day, I'm going to go live once more. Don't know what time. So many discussions, so many topics. Sugar Coat, you are just showing now. You are showing up now. We are about to end the broadcast. But then, you can rewatch it on my YouTube page at Uncle RODDY. Yes, I've been broadcasting for over 2 hours now. Exactly, 2 hours and 10 minutes or more. So, that's it. You can rewatch it on my YouTube page. So, the broadcast is an interesting one, entertaining, and there are so many things to learn from it. So, guys, take care of yourselves. I appreciate every one of you. Yes, so I appreciate every one of you. So later in the evening, we are going to see ourselves once more. Stella, God bless you too. Thank you, my sister, Stella. I appreciate you. So, guys, thank you to everybody who joined me, who liked, who shared. Those I mentioned their names, those I did not mention their names. I don't joke with you guys. You mean a lot to me. You are my family. Even I blocked members of my family. I blocked all these family people self. They don't add value to one's life. Some of them. Look at me. A lot of people I don't know are the ones that are showing me love. They are promoting my page. They are liking me. Family members, they don't even follow my page. They don't like my videos. They don't share. They are only there to monitor my activities. I blocked them. They are only there to monitor my activities. I blocked all of them. Why should I? I don't pretend at this age. What are you? You serve no purpose in my life. You are there. We are related. You don't stand for anything. Man, get away from here. Come out for road, make people when one pass, make they pass. Guys, so make we see ourselves later. I want to drink water. I'm not eating again today because I ate too much. See, let me tell you something. See, I know there are so many people here that are showing me love. So many people that I've never met. They come online, if they see me live, they like, they share, they promote, they do everything. They give me, see bank book, see a lot of them, they give me roses. I appreciate everything. But family members, kindred men, town men, very jealous. I'm saying it. They don't want to see you grow. I don't know the kind of people, the kind of hearts African people have. They don't support one another. They want to see you fail. But we no go fail. God no go shame us. We no go fail. Even because of, that's why sometimes all this enemy is good to show them, say you go make it. Show these enemies that you will make it. So sometimes, why did we even, I don't want to keep talking because a lot of us, is because of adversaries that made us to even push us out of Africa. Our adversaries pushed us out of Africa. We showed them, saying, now at the end, we made it so. I'm not going to tell you lie. Some people cancelled us. Some people even never thought we are going to make it. Yeah, they failed to understand we are seeds. When you bury us, we germinate, we surface. We are seeds. When you bury us, we germinate. Ozubo. Hamaroka isi kwado. Guys. So somebody made a request. Who is that person? Do you want to talk? You want to come up? Because I'm about to end the broadcast. I don't want to sit for a long time. Okay, if you don't want to talk, then I end the broadcast. Then later in the evening, we continue. So guys, I want to say, take care of yourselves. I want to end the broadcast here. Later in the evening, we continue. So, bye.